Don't mind the old lady, just going through, making sure that the new people in the region are settling in their tents before she goes back in her luxurious manor. Welcome everyone to yet another episode of Manor Lords. This is episode 6 and we've got lots to do. So let's get out of third person view and get started. Last time we conquered this region, or we got this region, which if you remember, the primary role of it was farming, because as you can see here, farming is really strong on this one. In this episode, I have to do something that notoriously I'm not very good at, and that's multitasking. So especially for the first maybe 20 or 30 minutes of the episode, you might see me pausing for quite a lot, because I want to do 3 main things, and I will list them in order of priority. So the first thing I want to do, I want to start building this region. Now we are in June now. If I'm fast enough, I can hit the first harvest season, which is in October. Sorry, not harvest season, planting season. So by October, I will have enough people to put enough in the farm to get 1 or 2 fields going. That's the goal. It's a bit tight, but I think it's possible because we've got 4 months ahead of us. The second priority has to do with Castleton, our glorious capital. Now, I've been doing fairly well with the farming and things like that, but I've been neglecting my people. What do I mean by that? I've been neglecting their needs. Specifically, I've been neglecting the fact that they need a church, they need beverages, and they need garments. Now, beverage, I'm not sure yet if I want to give it to them, because we already have some barley, but we don't have enough. And even if I start processing the barley and give them the beer, sooner or later they will run out and then they will drop off again. It doesn't really matter, but it won't be my priority. I might do it just for the sake of doing it. For that, I have 2 options. I can buy some barley, because the barley yield won't... I don't think we have any barley for next year. Yeah, so I can buy some barley, which is fairly expensive. I believe it's like... Yeah, you see it's 13, which is not bad. I mean, we have tons of money, but why spend it? And the other option is we could wait until this area is all up and going, and they become basically the main barley exporter, and these become the importer, which will get it at a much cheaper rate. What I definitely want to do, which I believe I already started last time, is I want to make sure I meet their church level, which basically we simply need to upgrade this church. And I want to meet their garments, which basically we just need to make any sort of clothing. And the easiest type of clothing we can do, given on the resources we have, is to use the wool that we get from all of our new ship here to make garments here. Let me just find the tailor. I really love this new view because you can just see this is the tailor. Let's click here and you can see the tailor can use yarn to make clothes. Now, to get yarn, you need the weaver, and I think the weaver is still under construction. So let's make this as highest, and as soon as this gets built, we'll put people in. We need some mortar and some roof tiles. Now, mortar you get from a building called lime kiln, and this is already being processed, so let's just put this as very high as well. And roof tiles you get from clay furnace. That for that you need to have clay, which I think we have plenty. The one thing we do not have is people, so let's think about where we start getting some of our people from. I can see that we can already take someone out of the charcoal. I don't want to mess too much with the wood industry, apart from this one because it already has 2. I don't want to mess with this either because this one is our main income. And at the moment, to be honest, we could use some more income because we have some expenses coming up. But I could take this guy out. Oh no, there's no. Sorry, I thought there was someone in here. One place that I could take them from is from the Forester's Hub, because it's not as important. The tannery, I want to leave them process the leather, but to be honest, we don't have that much hide, so eventually we'll need to take them back. So let's see. I mean, we will get a few more families as well. The last thing I want to do, which I don't know if I will manage to do it on this episode, but it would be great if I do. I actually want to come here and take over this village, because I completely forgot about a mechanic here. Now, normally when you are facing the Baron, like my previous series, if you take over a region that belongs to the Baron, all you do is just get the region. You start fresh like we did on this one here. However, if you get a region that the AI has already built in, like this one, you basically get the whole village. So we'll just get a ready town, which has pretty much everything that we need. I mean, you see they're already farming the iron, although they haven't been very efficient with it, because you see it's almost running out. It seems like they haven't done the deep mine. But anyway, so this is what I want to do. Now, to do that, we need 2,000 influence. And to help us with that, I'm going to bring my people on this area to get these camps. Now, there are some bandits here, but that's not too much to worry. And same here. So, and we have fairly good soldiers, so I'm not too worried about that. What I will do is I'm going to make sure my retinue is upgraded as much as possible. Let's have a look. And by the way, I don't know if I covered this, but basically you can pay and give them like heavy armor, which basically makes them much stronger. That would do. Let me just have a look here. We're missing recruits, but I'll tell you what. I'll take my my retinue, and I will also take my archer militia. And I think that'll be fine. Like the militia will be the tankers, so group 1, and the archers will be the long range. I thought that would be fine. So let them march through. I want to go back to this region and start expanding. Now, let me talk about my strategy here. So I want to prioritize barley. And when I say prioritize, I will never just do barley on a field. I will do barley plus something else, which usually would be emmer. Emmer is good anywhere, so I don't need to consider it. It's barley that I need to look at. So barley is bad here, like really bad. Same with flax, it's not great here. So this tells me, without affecting the mushrooms too much, this tells me that this should be my area of expansion of my region, of my houses, because I don't really want to build. I can't avoid it because most of the area is farmland anyway, but I can build as much as possible on yellow land because the rest I can farm. So this is where I will expand. And for that, because we started with a lot of resources, we can build a bit more than what we built originally. So let's start with our, like before, let's start with our logging camp. This will be like the logging industry. And let's bring this here. And next to it, we can also do the firewood. Let's do it like this. Bring it over here. And I want to immediately build another hinging post as well. Let's do it here. And houses, remember, the first goal once you start is to make sure you house your first people. So let's draw a road across here to come like this. I don't know if this is big enough to give them plots at the back. Let's see. I think it should be. Let me check. Oh yeah, it's actually plenty. Yeah, 6, and this would be like chickens and stuff. Maybe this one we can do as it's slightly bigger. We can do crops. These can be like a city center area where we'll have church and then we'll continue across here as well. And around it we'll build like houses and stuff. Now, given that this is the kind of the center area, let us build some forage. We'll build a forager here. And also I want to build the fisherman here. Now the fisherman, I don't have the goods to build, but I want to build it somewhere here, kind of off-road, and then maybe they can walk along like this and go to it. So that's the blueprint. So we'll let them build. Let's make this as highest because otherwise we'll get blocked. And then once they build that, we can let them work on it. Okay, they're busy building their stuff. And we can see our soldiers just passing through. Has the forager been built? No, let's put it with high priority. And let's put 2 people here already. Just so we can get a steady supply of logs. Come on, laddie. My lord. Okay. Our archers are setting up here. Yeah, I'm gonna need to wait for them to chill a bit so they can get some fatigue back. I mean, we are moving a bit slow. We have 30 people missing, but it's fine. The other thing I want to see is how easy it is to move this manor. I'm not going to build my castle yet, but I am going to build it. Sorry, I'm going to start building it, if you like. How do you move it? Oh, as simple as that. Okay. So what I want to do, I want to bring it here. And I want to turn it. And this will be where the castle will be. And the reason I'm moving it here is because I want to already start expanding a bit, because I want to get some more retinue. So if you see here, retinue size by 12, limit to 1 per region. So we could put 1 tower here next to it. And that would be where the retinue would be. And I'm not going to build any walls just yet, because for now all I want is I don't have the logs for it, which is a bit annoying, but it's fine. Speaking of logs, let me just check something. Do all of my soap pits have... Yeah, let's do 15, because I need to have some logs at all points. Okay, and do they all have an animal? Yeah, they do. They have an animal, yes. And yes, okay. Right, they're slowly restoring their fatigue. I think it's fine. It's just raiders. So let's go here. And let's follow them along. Let's look at them as they march into the woods. Okay. Oh, they already saw us. Okay, so since they already saw us, you stay here in a line. And you stay along here. And you spread out. And you hold your ground. And you attack already when you can. Alright. Yeah, I think that should be an easy fight. There we go. That was easy. We didn't lose anyone, right? We didn't. Okay. So let's get all of them with 3. Let's go and get the camp. And then we'll go and get the second camp. Oh, we already have the influence. Okay, so maybe it's time. Problem is I don't have enough. I don't know if I can fight them without mercenaries. I might need to wait for when the harvest season is over. Alright, they march through. What do we want to do? Actually, I will send it to the treasury, because then I have more money for mercenaries. I could also get this region, but I'm going to be a bit cheeky with it, and I will wait until one of the AI contests it, and I will just fight them back, because this way it means I don't need to spend my influence. It's a bit cheating, but I mean, the game allows me to do it, so why not? Oh, they're coming, they're coming. Whoa, 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 whoa. Get back. And let's flank them. Okay, let's watch the battle again. I hope people don't mind me doing it this way. I wasn't very accurate. Come on. I mean, I can probably just push forward. Hey, this guy has an arrow on their hand. Come on, be a bit more accurate. There we go. We didn't lose anyone. So, whoops, that's the stone. So let's go and get the camp. The AI, and I think the same goes with the Baron. When you declare war on them, not only they raise their own soldiers, which is actually something new in this patch. Like, the AI didn't used to exist before this patch, but now they raise their own soldiers. But the majority of force that they have comes from mercenaries. However, something that I recently discovered is mercenaries are actually joined. So, for example, at the moment I have these 3 options. They also have these 3 options. So, what do I mean by that? If I take them, they basically have nowhere to go. They have no options to fight. So it's a bit of like an economic war as well as a physical one. So what I will do... Oh, and another thing I need to say is that every month you get new mercenaries. You probably know that. So what I will do, I will wait until the month changes to August, which we will get new mercenaries. And I will buy all of the mercenaries of August, or the majority of them. It depends, because I don't have a lot of treasury. That's the issue. I will need to have treasury to last me for at least 3 months, because the battle can go on up to 3 months. I mean, it will probably finish earlier, but just to be on the safe side. My honest opinion is I think I can take them even without the mercenaries, but it doesn't hurt to be extra prepared. We have 10 roof tiles, exactly how much we need. So let's put 1 in the lime kiln and take 1 out. And we'll put more here in the weaver. So the weaver is processing it into... Why linen? It should be wool. Oh, they're processing the the little flags we had. Okay, take it to the treasury. I am debating increasing the tax. Let me see what will that mean. Oh, I can't because I'm building the... Okay, that was a silly move then. Okay, let's put this as highest priority. I don't know if that will happen, but let's put it as highest priority. It will take ages for this to build. That was a silly move of me, because now I cannot manipulate the tax. Let's build these along this road. Is that a road? Yeah, that is a road. And let's give them a road to go all the way to the fishing, through the forest. And if you want, we can also take the time to walk ourselves down this path, just to make sure everything is fine. I think I prefer the model of the lady rather than the Lord. Maybe it's because I've been used to the Lord, because I've been playing this game since it first released into early access, and it was always a Lord, while I think the lady is a new one. Look at this. If anyone has been to the Lake District, it's in the UK, it really reminds me of that. Okay, how is this doing? They just need to build the... Oh, the storehouse is built, but we need to... Oops. Take them out. Oops. Put one in and take one out of here. How are we doing with fuel? We are kind of okay, but soon we'll need someone there. Oh, did I build 2 storehouses? Oh, I'm sorry. You probably saw me doing that and you're like, idiot. Anyway, let's demolish this. That was meant to be a granary. Oh, and now I cannot build on top of it. That was silly. Sorry, everyone. That was a bit of a waste. I'm going to... Yeah, because the logs are in the way. Okay, come and take this out. And then once they take it out, we're going to build our granary. Can't believe I did this. Okay, the fisherman hut is built, but we don't really have a family to put, unfortunately. Build this along here, maybe? Yeah, build it here, it's fine. Come on, people, get to work. We have tons and tons of food, but I want to stock them up as soon as possible. As you can see here, the wool is being processed into yarn. And then this guys here should now, not the cobbler, not the brewery, the tailor should now start working with this. Yeah, they use the yarn to make clothes, which will then be passed on to the people. All right. Oh, this has also been built. How are we doing with mortar? We have 6 mortars, so soon we'll be able to upgrade the church as well. All right, the month has changed. We got a new family, I think, or maybe not yet. Oh, there we go. We got a new family. So now we have an extra soldier here. And let's assemble them. And let's bring them... where do we want them? We want them also here. Oh, you need to be in your own area. So let's make these number 3. And while these march, let's make sure they're not running. There is this, and this. So for a total, it will be 200 almost a month. So that takes us 2 months. No, actually, wait, we'll be getting treasury as well. So I think that's okay. Maybe I buy these and I leave this. I don't really need the local thugs. So let's buy these. These arrive in Hangstrasse and these arrive in Mandlach. Where is Mandlach? Mandlach is here. Oh my god, it's on the other side of the world. Well, I have to get them. I don't really have any choice. Let's get them. It's fine. I will let them get these. I'm not scared of them getting these. And then I have to pay less. And I will also get these. Okay. They are here. These guys. And these guys are... These guys are here. Oh, these guys are just next to us. Okay, so they can come here. And these can assemble on this side. We will miss harvest season. But I think it will be okay. Because harvest doesn't take that long. Yeah, it's a bit risky business, but it's fine. Let them march. Wait, are they running? I don't want them to run. No, they're not running. Okay, let's see here. Now, mushrooms. Oh, they're still growing. Oh, because it's August. This is seasonal. And actually, we have a lot of it here. So let's put this here. Where do I want to build the trading? Where is the closest trading point? It's there. So, a good location is probably here. Because then you also have the... or maybe here? Yeah, here. Because then you've got the storehouses close by. But before we do that, let's build the saw pit. Because we'll need that to build a farm. And let's do this bit unorthodox, but it's fine. And let's join the roads. Okay. Lots of timber, which is good. And the way that it works with mercenaries, it gives you here a countdown when you were going to pay them. Finally, time to upgrade this. And I'm going to take them out and put them here. And I want to leave 2 families on construction. Now, there is some plots here. And I also want to upgrade the brewery and upgrade the cobbler's workshop. The forest will like flank, like they will come behind the fight and just basically almost like surround people. So it will just be hidden melee ones. And in terms of archers, it's kind of the same concept, but because archers are far anyway, I don't mind grouping them all, like mercenaries and mine. So let's put these as number 3. And number 3 can be here. Now it does depend where the battlefield will be. But in any case, I'm going to assemble them already. So everyone is now moving and everyone is going into positions. One thing I realized is because we leveled up, that means that it's time to get our first perk. And the first perk that we will get is fairly clear. We'll get the farming one. Efficient farming at elevation, cheaper animal imports, and increased mining labor speed. So basically this is amazing for us. I mean, artisan efficiency malus, which means we get less artisan efficiency, but to be honest, I don't see me having any artisans on this village. Now that we unlocked this, did we unlock elevation? I'm not sure if I'm missing something with elevation, but I do not see it. I will just need to go by eye. I guess this is a mountain, so we'll probably have really good fertility up there. Not fertility, sorry, efficiency up there. But unfortunately, nothing is good apart from Emmer up there. How I will approach farming, I'm going to do it in layers of 3. Why 3? Because we have 3 fields and basically, sorry, three rotations. So let me just find a field to explain this. If I have 3 fields, I can set them in a way where on each year, 2 of them will be available and 1 will be fallow. And then it will be consistent. So I won't have some years more and some year less. So it means that every year I can have the same number of people on my farmhouse and I will get the same result. So that's how I will approach it. The second thing I want to do, which I think I already spoke about, I want to focus on barley. I think where I will put my farmhouse is probably here, because flax is okay here. It's not great. Maybe let's do the fields first. So let's start with barley. So barley is really good. Where is really green? So it's green here. So I want to build a field along this way. And no, that's too big. So let's do, I want to aim less than 1.5 Morgan. So let's do a field like 1.7. Let me try that again. Let's do, this is the King's Road, but I don't think it matters. So let's do along here. That's 1.1. I think that's fine. Let's put another similar size one next to it. Slightly bigger, but it's fine. And let's put another one along here. So this will be fairly good barley fertility. Now, the farmhouse, as I said, let me just check. Do I put it... Flax is not good. I mean, here is also a good location, but it's a bit far from the... Yeah, it's fine. I mean, we'll have multiple farmhouses anyway, so I think it's fine. Let's put it here. And we don't have the people yet, because actually we need to expand. Sorry, that's a mistake of mine. I should have expanded more, because we are missing out on new families. Another 5 houses should do. And I'm building fairly grid-like compared to my other town. I know that, but it's because I'm here prioritizing the fields. And here I will actually put some houses that I want to have as farmers. Maybe I draw a line like this. A house that comes along with a big field at the back. Let's put another house. We're very close to the mushrooms. I hope we're not affecting them by doing this. What is the problem? Oh, we don't have the money. Okay. Anyway, let them build this. Now we see that the soldiers are still getting there. Now September is here, interestingly, which means the new mercenaries are available. Let's get which ones do we not want them to get? I don't mind melee because we can quickly fight them, but I really don't want them to get ranged. So let's get the ranged ones. So these arrive in frost check. Okay, that's good. Oh, they also arrive in frost check. So let's get... No, I think that's fine. Let's let them go in. Local thugs. So once these arrive, I think I'm going to start with them. So it's September actually. We need to do the harvesting. Let's put... It's already the 7th of September. Let's start removing people out of places. So let's take 2 out of here. And let's take... let's stop these. And let's stop these. The tannery. Just need to remember where I took them from. And let's have them all here to do the harvest. I hope it's enough to do all this harvest. What I will do, I will stop the rotation, because if I don't stop it, we're going to lose the yield. I don't mind that these are already back. I'm going to already claim it. So the way it works is I'm going to claim with influence. They have some time to basically respond. Actually, this is a bit messy. So bring these first. And the archers go at the back. Have them spread. These have them as balance, while these have them as stand their ground. The gauntlet has been thrown and the fight is starting. Herman and Lady Sampina, okay. Enemies has been spotted. So where is the enemies? Here. Now I hope that they will come to the battlefield and not... Oh, come on. I hate when this kind of thing happens. So they basically found our other units on the way, which is really annoying. So anyway, have them come here. Have them run. What I will do, I can actually send one of my units. Let's send these two to meet them. Do they have any other units, or is that it? Yeah. Right, I can't let this distract me though. Sorry, I know there is a lot of action going, but I can't let it distract me. So I need to make sure the harvest is going on. Man, we're really struggling because of the lack of people. Look how long it's taking them to harvest. It's been like a week. Enemy has been spotted. Okay. Can you hit and run like you do in other games? I don't think you can. Or maybe you can. I don't know. So what we'll do, we'll get here and turn around, because by then this will catch them up. Let's speed up a bit because it'll be boring. The battle begins. Okay. We'll go to the battle in a second. I'm sorry for ruining it for you, but these are now shrinking. Let's take them out. And let's put another person here. And once September finishes, we're going to put them in the fields. Go, 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 go. Okay, now you can turn around and shoot. Feel a bit mean doing that, but it's not my fault they chose to fight us. Okay. Is that it? We got it. Well, that was a bit of a... okay. That was a bit of a letdown. Okay. Clearly I'm... I mean, I know it's the first iteration of the AI, but... Yeah, anyway, so you can go then. We don't have to pay for you. And you guys run back home because your women need you. Run, 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 run. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to let these run. I'm going to have them go and take this camp. This was a very eventful episode. I hope you agree with that. We got this region, we upgraded our church, we started with clothing, we expanded our farming village. So much has been done in almost 50 minutes. So that's amazing. On our next episode, we're again incredibly busy because now we'll be not just doing 2 things at once, but 3, because we have this brand new region. So we'll start the next episode by exploring what we have got with this region. We'll also make sure that we make use of our farming, because remember, we're just turning into October. So we want to start the farming on our big farming region. In any case, thank you everyone for the amazing support on this series. This series is doing incredibly well, at least for my standards. So that just only motivates me to do more and more and more. So I will continue churning these out for you guys and for me, because I'm just loving this game. Thank you again, and I will see you in the next episode of Manor Lords. See ya.